Welcome to another edition of SparkCast. I am your host, Lee, and today is Sunday, April 19th, 2009. Good fats, bad fats, trans fats, essential fats, fat-free, low-fat, fat. We're inundated with products telling us what fats we need, which will harm us, and what products to buy. So what's the skinny on the fats? In this corner, we have our reigning champion, the lean, mean, fighting machine, the good fats. And our contender in the far corner, the bad fats. Bad fats include saturated fats and trans fats. These fats are chock full of artery-clogging ingredients. They raise your bad cholesterol while lowering your good cholesterol and should definitely be limited. A lot of prepackaged groceries contain saturated and trans fats, so you should be careful to look for trans fat-free alternatives to some of your favorite foods. Companies use trans fats in their foods because they're easy to add to their product, inexpensive to produce, and last a very long time. Trans fats give foods a desirable taste and texture. Many restaurants and fast food outlets use oils with trans fats to deep fry foods because this trans fat oil can be used over and over in commercial fryers without breaking down. Any prepackaged foods that contain partially hydrogenated oils contain trans fats. There are also trans fats that occur naturally in meats and animal products in trace amounts, which is why they're asked to limit our red meat and egg intake. While there may be trace amounts of trans fats in meats and animal products, saturated fats in these very same products are anything but trace. Switching to low-fat or non-fat dairy products can cut out a great deal of saturated fat. Try to keep your saturated fat intake to around 20 grams per day at most. Ooh, ouch, that was a low blow to the bad fats. Let's introduce the oxymoron of the century, the good fats. The good fats include monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats, found in fish, lean meats, plants, and some oils. These fats lower your bad cholesterol while raising your good cholesterol. They are rich in omega-3s and they help burn those bad fats. They're good for your heart, they make your skin look great, and they've been linked to preventing cancer and diabetes. We need these good fats in our corner. Are you watching your cholesterol? Pay attention to the distribution of fats in your diet. Believe it or not, but dietary cholesterol isn't the main villain. When indicated on a nutrition label, both good and bad cholesterol is included. How can you separate the good from the bad? Pay close attention to saturated and trans fats. They're a driving force behind bad cholesterol. Use these tips to knock out the bad fats from your diet. Switch to low-fat or non-fat dairy. Avoid packaged foods and anything containing partially hydrogenated oils. Switch from butter to soft tub margarine. And use olive, canola, and other plant-based oils for cooking and baking. This sun-dried tomato spread uses only 4 ingredients and is loaded with good fats from the olive oil that's used. In a food processor, include 1 jar of sun-dried tomatoes in olive oil, 5 leaves of basil, 2 cloves of garlic, and lastly, 5 ounces of feta cheese. Spread onto whole wheat pitas, and it can be used as a snack or even on sandwiches. This has been another edition of SparkCast, and I'll see you next Sunday.